Hope you've had a good day. Let me show you a quick sandwich for things that I had left. We've been on vacation. I really am not organized with my meals this week, and so it's church night, and I thought, what am I gonna cook us that's gonna be quick and something that I've already got ingredients for? And so one of the meals that church family provided was chicken spaghetti, and they brought the Texas toast. And I had some of those left, and I thought, well, I've got ham because I had some Black Forest ham left from the beach. And so I thought, well, I'm just going to do some sandwiches like that. Now, my bread, I had to thaw it, and then I got to thinking it's thick and it's going to be hard to really maybe melt the cheese and stuff and get it really warm like I want it. And so what I've done, and I probably should have gotten a larger pan, but this one was in the dishwasher and I just grabbed it. So I've already put my ham in there with my cheese on top of it to start letting it melt some, and I am warming up my bread, and then I will put some more butter. We love garlic bread, and just one piece Randy will eat, but I thought that may be too much garlic on 2 slices, so I kind of scraped a little bit of that off, and I'm going to replace some of the butter with just my regular butter that I have here, and so that it'll crisp up really nicely. I'm making a lot of noise, and so this, we're going to try it and just see how this does, and hopefully this will become something that can be an easily done meal of things that you've got. And so I'm putting a little more butter on that side. I'm going to crank up the heat some, and I see I've buttered it a little bit more, and so I'm going to turn it over. And so he likes mayonnaise, and so we're going to put some mayonnaise on there. I thought about tomato. I may add tomato to it when I take it off. I'm afraid it's just going to be too much for me to flip in this little pan, but he would like some tomato on that, I'm sure. And so I'm going to go on and pick up my meat, and my cheese is beginning to melt. I hope y'all can see that. I'm over here at an angle, I'm sorry. And so I have warmed all this up, and see how I have it layered. I've got a lot of he likes a lot of meat, so I've put a lot of meat, and all I did was took 1 slice of the provolone. We really like provolone, and I broke it in half. Now, he's not gonna want any more cheese than that. And so then I'm gonna take the other piece that I had warmed up, and I'm gonna put us some mayonnaise on this side too. And we're just gonna put it down on here, and then we're gonna cook it, and hopefully I've got it warm enough to begin with in there that it will actually cook on through. But see how it looks? We're just gonna see. I'm gonna crank it up, and we're gonna brown it on both sides, and we'll just see what we've got. And I realized I didn't, let me grab my spatula. Can y'all load a good dishwasher? I hate to unload a dishwasher. I said that's how you know you're spoiled, when you don't like unloading that. You don't like unloading your washer and your dryer. But I don't mind loading the dishwasher, and I can get a lot of stuff in there. In fact, a lot of times the girls will say, and Randy will even say, well, you may want to come get all this stuff in here, because I can just strategically place all of it. But I am so thankful that I have those luxuries, because they are luxuries. We take them for granted. But I thought sometimes how spoiled I am that I don't like doing that. I should just be thankful that I have them, and just be tickled that I'm able to do that. And so I'm gonna mash this down some. I think these are gonna really be good. And isn't that neat though, just to think about that, because I don't always have the Texas toast in my freezer, but I will sometimes. And even, if you just I do just the grilled cheese, and I'll add ham and meat to it for Randy just with the regular loaf bread. And I'll do it when I make sourdough bread and stuff like that. But, if you've got something like this, maybe 2 or 4 pieces, and you think, what can I do with that if I'm not making a meal that I need it? I thought, I'm just gonna do this, because they're nice little sizes as far as the bread. And I don't really know if it's starting to brown. It's not. We're gonna let it brown just a little bit more, and then we're gonna flip it. But anyway, what kind of sandwiches, tell me what kind of sandwiches you make. I mean, you may have something, put it in the comments to help us. I know like with the chocolate icing, I had people wanting the recipe for the granulated sugar because I commented about that and I didn't have it. And one of our ladies had it, and so she shared it, and we were able to let the ones that were wanting to know that. And I've had someone ask for a pickled egg recipe. If you've got one, drop it in that video on there. Those that I had, Brad made one, but the others, we got those from people, local people. And so maybe you know, with stuff like that, I've had one that made the corn, the hot corn dip. I'm going to be sharing her picture with that she took to a Sunday school class. One of our followers' daughter made our strawberry cake with the strawberry delight that had the angel food cake and that glaze and stuff. And see, that just excites me when I see someone shared this week the chocolate icing, actually, that they'd made it and put it over the cake. And go back, look at that. Another follower said, oh, when I saw yours, I had to go make it. So that excites me because I know that you're enjoying what A Bella Life is bringing. And I want A Bella Life to make all of our lives richer, to that we're enriched just by knowing one another, by sharing our life experiences or anything that we know. And so that just tickles me. All right, I'm going to turn it and see. Oh, that browned nicely. Look how good that browned. Now we'll just have to wait and see how much the cheese melted. And then, like I said, I probably will take it off when after I finish up, and I may slice a tomato and add it to him. I'll get it out in a minute, add it to the sandwich for him because he does love that. But thank y'all so much for commenting on things like that and just sharing. So if you've got a sandwich that you like to make, share it with us, because it might be something we never thought of or we've never had. I've been amazed at some of the things that I've shown y'all that I cook, that people, I mean, I know at the very beginning when I shared banana pudding, there was somebody that they were on the other platform, they were on TikTok, and they said, we had never had banana pudding. I made that for my family this weekend and we ate the entire thing. See, we take for granted that what we eat, that everybody eats it, and they don't. There's even people that had never had a pickled egg that didn't even know that was a thing. And so nothing is out there or crazy or whatever if it's something that you like. I mean, I think that's the fun of it, is being able to share what we all enjoy. I think I maybe have burned that side. Oh, I did, but he'll eat it. That doesn't matter to him. Alrighty. And the cheese has melted in the middle, okay? So I'm gonna put the side up that's pretty for y'all. Let me get this off of here. Get it back here on my rack. Now, look how pretty that is. Isn't that pretty? And you see where the mayonnaise is oozing out a little bit. You see that the cheese is melted in there. And I do think it would have had to have been cooked really, really slow, on really low, if I was trying to heat up the meat and to melt the cheese all at once. So I think that was a good idea, just kind of putting that in the skillet and letting it warm up. So let's cut it. Let's see if we got that crunch my grandkids like. We do. Let's see what it looks like. The cheese is oohing and gooing. Look at that. And you could put so much other stuff on there that would be good. I love cheese, and there's never too much cheese for me, but Randy's not like that, and so I try not to put too much for him. Well, I am so thankful that you were here today with me, and I appreciate you watching and listening and just being on this journey with us. I appreciate all your shares and your likes, and if you feel it within your heart to share this and invite others, I would appreciate that too. I hope that you'll keep faith in your heart, peace in your home, and good food on your table. I love you, and God bless.